Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on Google Cloud AI. And look, forget all the complicated jargon for a minute. We're going to break down how these tools can literally become a co-pilot for your business, helping you take those big ideas and make them real. So, let's dive in.
You've probably thought this, right? The whole world of artificial intelligence can feel like this exclusive club, you know? Something only for data scientists with huge budgets and supercomputers. It just feels intimidating, like you need a PhD just to get your foot in the door.
Well, that is the exact perception that Google is tearing down. They are systematically breaking down those walls, making these powerful enterprise-grade AI tools accessible, easy to use, and honestly affordable for pretty much everyone, from a tiny startup to a massive global company.
So how are they actually doing this? Before we get into the nitty-gritty of the tools, we gotta understand the whole landscape. So let's zoom out for a second and take a look at the big picture of Google's AI universe.
At its heart, Google Cloud AI is basically a massive toolkit for building with AI. Think of it as the whole shebang, all the services you need to build, then deploy, and then manage your AI applications from start to finish. And it's all running on Google's incredibly powerful and secure global infrastructure.
And wow, this toolbox is absolutely packed. We're talking about giving your apps the power to understand human language, to analyze images and video, and even recognize speech. You can use it to predict future trends from your own data, or you can even use pre-trained models, so you're not starting from scratch. It's a real powerhouse.
Okay, so with all those amazing tools, you need a place to work, right? A central workshop to bring it all together. For Google Cloud, that workshop is called Vertex AI, and it's designed to bring some serious order to the whole process.
This slide just says it all, doesn't it? It perfectly shows the problem Vertex AI solves. Before, building a machine learning model meant juggling a bunch of scattered tools and going through this super complex, multi-step process. Vertex AI changes the game by putting everything into one single unified platform. It simplifies the entire workflow, making it way more accessible whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting your feet wet.
And this is what that simplified workflow actually looks like. It's like a true assembly line for AI. Vertex AI handles the entire lifecycle, from getting your data ready all the way to monitoring how your model is doing out in the real world. That last part, by the way, is what folks call MLOps. And it's absolutely crucial for making sure your AI keeps working perfectly long after you've launched it.
And this right here is the key. In the old days, you'd be hunting around, trying to stitch together a dozen different services just to get one thing done. With Vertex AI, the whole point is to give you a complete, all-in-one platform to do the job right.
But what if you don't code? This is where it gets really exciting. Inside Vertex AI, there's a feature called AutoML. It lets you build amazing custom machine learning models automatically with very little expertise. Seriously, you just bring your data, tell it what you're trying to do, and it handles the heavy lifting.
Now, on top of this powerful workshop, Google has added an intelligent copilot to help you navigate everything. And this copilot is powered by their super advanced AI model, Gemini.
Gemini is basically your expert assistant that works across the whole platform with different versions for different jobs. For example, Cloud Assist helps you manage all your cloud infrastructure just by talking to it in plain English. Code Assist is like a coding partner right inside your editor, helping you write code faster. And the BigQuery Data Canvas, that lets you analyze enormous datasets just by asking questions. No complex code needed.
Okay, so we've seen the tools, we've met the assistants, but how does all this stuff actually translate from code into reality? Let's look at how real businesses are using this tech to solve real problems right now.
And we're not talking about small experiments here. This technology is being used by some of the biggest players across all kinds of industries. Here are just a few examples in automotive, finance, and education that show you how powerful these tools can be. Take HSBC, for instance. The bank had a huge challenge with the slow, manual process of verifying customer documents, something called Know Your Customer, or KYC. So they used Vertex AI to automate the analysis of all that customer data, and the result was a massive increase in both speed and accuracy.
Or look at the auto industry. General Motors wanted to give drivers useful info without being a distraction.
Their solution? The OnStar voice assistant, which is powered by Google's conversational AI. Now drivers can get help and answers completely hands-free, which makes driving safer and way more convenient.
But this kind of innovation isn't just happening at giant corporate headquarters. It's really cool to see how Google is investing at a local level to grow the ecosystem from the ground up. Take a look at the momentum in Thailand, for example. This timeline shows a really focused effort from launching new AI services to creating a special accelerator program just to help local talent grow.
And they are putting some serious money where their mouth is. The companies chosen for that accelerator program can get up to $350,000 in Google Cloud credits. That's not just a small grant. That is a massive investment designed to turn promising local ideas into world-class AI companies.
So, all of this brings us right back to you. The tech is here, we've seen the real-world proof, and the barrier to entry has never, ever been lower. The question is, how can you get started?
Let's just quickly recap the big why. It's cost-effective, you don't need to buy a bunch of expensive hardware, it's fast, you can shorten development time from months down to weeks, it's accessible to every skill level, and it's all built on Google's super secure and massively scalable network. The bottom line is, the foundation is already there for you.
And actually getting your hands dirty is way easier than you might think. You can start today, for free, with something called Google Colab. It's an online tool that gives you access to powerful computers for running AI code. Google also has tons of free online courses on everything you can imagine. Honestly, all you really need to begin is a question, a business problem you want to solve, or just a cool, creative idea you want to explore.
Which leaves us with one final and really exciting question. These tools that were once locked away for just a select few are now right at your fingertips. The power to analyze, to predict, and to create is more accessible than it has ever been. So, what will you build?